coal ash problem. And I will also note this is one of those 14 to Suetterlein votes. So with that, Mr. President, I would renew my motion that the bill pass.
Thank the senator. Do any other senators wish to be heard on Senate Bill 1355? One person senator from Roanoke County, Senator Suetterlein, rise.
Well, if no one else is going to speak, I think someone needs to address this. Like it was pointed out, I voted against even a re-referral from agriculture because I thought this is where it ought to be. I did not like the idea of it going to commerce and labor. And so I just want to reflect on what we've done in the last few years. This General Assembly in 2015 passed legislation to freeze the electric rates. And I believe that took the constitutional authority away from the State Corporation Commission. I understand only one of the justices of the State Supreme Court agreed with me. He was the only one that got it right. And there was debate at the time about freezing the electric rates and if that was a good idea. And I understand folks tried to do their best on it. But several of us that were concerned pointed out that the corporations that had a fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders were telling us electric rates were about to go up. I said, I'm not an energy expert, but I can tell you if they're telling you they want to freeze the rates, they don't actually believe that the rates are about to go up. It should be that obvious to us. But the General Assembly and the current governor and his position at the time thought that was fine policy. And folks had the rates frozen. Those of us that thought they were going to be artificially high were correct, and Virginians overpaid for those years. Last year, the General Assembly unfroze those rates, and the governor again backed that bill, but it was done in such a way that virtually guaranteed that future over-earnings would go into projects that would benefit the investors, and a lot of them will benefit the ratepayers, but not at prices that the State Corporation Commission would have allowed. And that's something that this General Assembly did then. And in between 2015 and now, there have been multiple rate adjustment clauses where the General Assembly has put its thumb on the scale for the benefit of these electric monopolies. And they're doing quite well. And now this year, we've got a bill before us that seeks to address something that these electric monopolies have done for several years. And I'm not saying that they violated any laws, because I know that's something people keep saying. But what they did was what they thought was in the best interest of their investors at the time, and they did quite well. And now we've got a bill before us today that's going to stick the bill to the ratepayer every month for several years. And so the same companies, and I take that back, the same company, because there's only one company